So it's possible for them to have a Regents diploma as well as to have the career tech. So that's going to be wonderful.
It sure is, and it's so important, and it really coincides with, you know, what we're doing through this type of program. We are helping those MWBEs, you know, obtain the necessary certification and to be a success.
Well, I will be forever appreciative and indebted to the Simonelli Company, because when this was in the incubator stage of talking about, we were lobbying in Albany, and I've said, is this ever going to get off the ground?
Right.
Because we had a couple of attempts before that time that were not successful, but that this company would put up the beginning capital and help us over the hump. And so until we were able to get some reimbursement monies, it's a testament to their concern and care about the community and the children of the city of Buffalo and public schools. So I was very happy about that.
Oh, well, that's so good. That's good. That's great to hear. That's absolutely great to hear. So, okay, before we're going to take a tour of the school, what lasting remarks would you like to give our community overall about the district, about the program?
Well, I would want the general public to understand that with this project, the Joint Construction Project, we have renovated 31 schools. At the end of phase 4, we are doing 10 more schools, and that will be 41 schools. And so phase 5, we've crossed our fingers and toes and prayed that that's going to reach fruition too. And I think with what we're doing here at Riverside, and with the change of curriculum and all of those things, it will enhance and increase the graduation rate and hopefully decrease the dropout rate as well. And those are things that we're going to be working on in the future years, is reforming our high schools. And this is a wonderful beginning.
Yes, it is. I couldn't agree with you more. Okay, we're back and now joined with LP Simonelli's project manager, Tom Renato. Hi, Tom.
Hi, how are you, Tracy?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Listen, this is a magnificent project, as Ms. Johnson and I were just talking about. Why don't you give our viewers just some basic stats about the project overall?
Okay, well, we started the project last summer.
Okay.
Basically started about halfway through the summer. It's overall the budget is about $26 million for the entire project. We're doing it in 2 phases because the school will be occupied during the construction. So we've actually split the school in half. They're occupying their half, we've got ours, and then this summer we're actually scheduled to flip, so that we'll kind of flip-flop the 2 sides, and they'll move into the new half and we'll renovate the other side. In addition to that, we've got a 2-story addition out back that we're putting up at the same time.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So yeah, it's going to be a great project when it's all said and done.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right, so let's start this tour. Where to first?
Okay, I think why don't we head out down the hallway and take a look at some classrooms.
Okay.
And then we'll go down into the kitchen and cafeteria space.
Wonderful. All right, let's go.
Thank you.
Okay, this is an average classroom, right? So tell us something about us. We can see that there's new windows.
Right, typical features, new BCT floors.
Okay.
Typically we'll have an acoustical cloud in the center of the classroom to help with some of the acoustics. New paint, new whiteboards. There's new interactive whiteboards in each classroom. New casework.
I love those.
New countertops.
I know.
And then one of the best features is the windows that you mentioned.
That's right.
They're gorgeous.
They really are beautiful.
Yep.
And all the woodwork has been refinished.
Yep.
Along with, because you showed us the door, and
Exactly.
it looks absolutely beautiful.
We didn't want to take away from the original
That's
look.
right, yeah.
So a lot of the woodwork has been refinished, and it's actually turned out really beautiful.
It really has. Really, truly has. This is a nice sized classroom too. Very nice. Very nice. All right, I'm excited. Let's show us more.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
I love it.
This hallway here, we've built offices for administrative and staff and other folks. There's a guidance suite here with 2 offices, and then these will be like special education teachers and other people here in these offices.
This is
They call this the Pavilion Addition.
Okay.
It's essentially a sports complex.
Right.
The ground floor is going to be locker rooms, showers, team rooms. There's several coaches' offices down on the ground floor, which you can see all the piping is already installed underground for that. And then the second floor is connected to the school through this bridge, so that the first floor of the existing school comes right onto this level. On that floor we'll have pretty nice sized weight room. There'll be 3 classrooms and then a press box which overlooks the new synthetic athletic field that we're putting out back. The really field is going to be gorgeous. It's going to have the high tower lights. It's going to be one of these synthetic surfaces that is an all kind of sports type of surface. They'll play soccer and football and various sports on that surface.
That's cool. Now this addition is 20,000 square feet?
20,000 square feet, yep.
Okay.
10 and 10 on the first and second floor.
Let's talk about the space out there, the football field. Now let's talk a little about the waste that was found.
What we found when we were starting to do the foundations out here was that there was a very funny, peculiar soil that we had run into. We hadn't seen it before. And it was kind of like an ash type of material.
Right.
And what we later discovered was that there used to be an old river or stream that ran through the backyard here that back probably 150 years ago had been filled in with all the incinerators and other things around here. They probably had filled this riverbed in with that material. So as we started to dig for our foundations, we encountered it.
Right.
We ended up removing about 7,000 cubic yards of material.
That's a lot.
To put in the piping and the underground storm system and the building foundation.
That's amazing.
It really is.
So what we have here in front of us is the serving area where you'll have all the queuing lines. They'll be serving food and the cash registers will be set up here.
Yes.
Then down along this whole south wall where you can see all the guys have their gang boxes and construction materials here. This is going to be the new cafeteria seating space. So this goes from all the way down, all the way to the end down there.
Wow.
Will be all new seating for the cafeteria. And this is the renovated kitchen space. What they've done in here is we've taken all the old equipment out. Some of it gets refurbished and comes back. Other pieces are brand new. And we've completely reoriented the way that the kitchen works, because they used to serve and be in the cafeteria on the north side of the building, and now that entire feature is on the south side. So we've rearranged and flip-flopped the kitchen space. The pool needs to remain filled. So we've covered the entire pool with this tarp and wood rail system for safety. And then this scaffold rolls back and forth across the top of the pool so that we can work on the ceiling.
Oh,
We took the existing ceiling out. We're putting a new vapor barrier up there, which will help keep the moisture from going up. Right above us is the gymnasium.
Right.
So that heat and moisture doesn't want to go up to the wood floor upstairs. So we've got a new vapor barrier going in. There'll be new sprinklers, new lighting, and then a new ceiling after that.
On this side, will they do any other treatment with it?
It's just going to be a power washing and cleaning of the existing brick.
Okay.
And then these are going to be...
Yeah, we're actually, if you can see the dark brick as compared to the lighter brick, those locations used to be windows many, many years ago that were infilled at some point. And what we're doing is we're going to demo that brick out and put new glass block windows in. So there'll be a lot of fresh light coming in here.
Oh, well, this is great. This tour has been just really informative. And I'll be honest, I did not realize the magnitude of renovations that was going on here. So it's awesome.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, but kudos to your team, Tom.
Thank you.
Really, you're doing a great job.
From listening to Gary Crosby and others talk about wait until you see the finished product.
Right.
And,
absolutely.
I can't wait having had this tour. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. All right, well, that concludes our show for today. Again, I'd like to thank Tom and Mrs. Johnson. Thank you both.
I'd also like to
Absolutely. I'd also like to thank Conrad Ortega from OCM Construction and the guys over at Modern Disposal Services. That includes Brian Hanukkah, Joe Hickman, and Eric Toy. Thank you so much. Also, don't forget, if you have any questions or comments, you can email me at mih@lpsimonelli.com. And don't forget, we are on YouTube now. So you can go to youtube.com, type in LP Simonelli, and there you'll be able to view all of our past and present shows. So thanks again for joining us, and until next time, let's keep making it happen.
All right.